Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ballgame.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Slide 2.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 19 target. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get it.
On play action, Shedeur. be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Deputy press on 80. Deputy Timberwolf.
Throwing again is Sanders. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They go play action now with Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Smash, red. 10 black. Steel, black.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. A short game, down to the 7. 2nd and goal.
The Steelers' 7-yard line.
Ready. Red. Cycle. Yes, ready.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. That is first touchdown this year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 7, Steelers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19. Ready.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Cowboy 80. 65 check. 65.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll let one go down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's the Pro Bowl corner, Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, really I should probably sound a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills.
Ready.
Now Shador on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for one. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2nd down.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Catch made right side by Wilson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
To throw is Gabriel. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Again, it's Gabriel. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
Third and long.
Down. 60 red. 60 don't blue.
Now Gabriel. On throw. Right side. Taken by Njoku. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Gabriel now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set,
From the gun, here's Gabriel. To the goal line and in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action. It's Sanders. In trouble, and down he goes.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Warrior 70, press roll 80. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He finds Austin with the ground. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. To throw again is Sanders. That one caught by Wilson.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. Got it. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, Gabriel. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On first down, Gabriel. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready?
Here's Gabriel now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now will get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Gabriel. There's a screen set up for Judkins. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Judkins. And the strength on display, rambling the tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. One too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the open man, it's Tillman. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The motion man is Johnson. On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Again, it's Gabriel. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery. defensive touchdown. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for two. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
10 black, you yellow. Ready.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Gabriel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Going up top. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the air again is Gabriel. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Tables up, back. 45, white. Red. Set.
Throwing again is Gabriel. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Steelers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 20. Yard line. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Off he goes. Heading out of bounds after a pick
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hot 70, hot 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Browns are going to get the football. And they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain, but they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing is Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now a really tough one. Third and very long. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Go street. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lions.
The throw is Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Yeah. Really, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my low mouse drip.
Two and that on first down. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up in a short game.
At the 31-yard line.
TX. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua gonna throw. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Tagovailoa. Escaping to his left. He runs with it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll drop to throw. And made right side. It's Johnson. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Tua. Goes down to his left. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles.
They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now Shedeur. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed. Heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted he not out. Who said
black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do he hit the club in his song? Come on.